Welcome back to Little Lady Plays. Today we have a new game. It's called Blam, and let's check out how to play it. So the first thing you're going to need is a die. Don't worry, this game comes with everything. A pencil, and the actual scorecard, or score sheet in this case. And the game is actually really simple. Oh, let's not forget the actual cards. So here are the cards. So the game is simple. I start off by rolling the die. I roll 1, so I get 1 card. It's blue, nothing here. Roll again, 3, go 1, 2, 3. All right, I roll again. I have 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Now look at my cards. The goal of the game is to get a Blam. So I see here a few options that I could do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a 1, another 1, and let's say a 2. Now, this is called a baby Blam. So I'm going to put this down, and the reason I'm choosing it is because there is one thing different on each card. See, for here I have a 1 and a 1, but the blue is different. And I have a 2, the blue is the same, but then you have the triangle and a circle. So it's just something has to be different. And then I score, my score right now, is 20 points. So I record 20 points. Now again, you're going to actually take turns in this game, so roll again. I pick up 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now looking at this card, let's see if I can go for a mini Blam. Before, this is a baby Blam, so a mini Blam is 4 cards. So I know I can do a 5 over here. I could do a 4 over here. I could do a 4 over here. And I could do a 2 over here. So this was 20 points. This is now 30 points. And I put it down. So now I know 20 plus 30. And I am up to 50 points. As you could see, the point of the game is actually to just, you keep on rolling the die. You pick up 1, 2, 3, 4. You pick up your cards. You come together with the Blam. Here's a score sheet just in case you want quick reference. There is a baby Blam, a mini Blam, a Blam, and a fat Blam. And the grand Blam. So the point of the game is, and this is what I do like, you get to choose how many points you're playing with. Probably 500 would be a lot of fun. But I'm just going to tell you something that I personally picked up on. This game, for our family, or for me, is really confusing. And I'll tell you why. The actual game, as you can see, it's not confusing. The game is really not that confusing. They actually have a sheet with different Blams you can use. So in terms of gameplay, it's not that difficult. But we're so used to Uno, and we have Set, and we have all those games that require a sense of unity. So from my perspective, I personally found this Blam game a little bit confusing, but you know what? For kids who did not grow up with those type of games, it's a lot of fun. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why it is actually very educational, and probably a game we should keep around, because you're not using a sense of unity, which, there is unity, but everything is different. Like, for example, this is a Blam, but what's different? Oh, well, I don't have the 1 anywhere else, so that's the first difference. I have a square, but the 3 is different, and you're actually telling the brain, which this is what I do like about it, saying, brain, don't go based on what you know, go based on what you don't know. Find something else, put it down, and guess what? 20 points right there. So now I have another 20 points. But that's another thing. For me, this was quite easy because it happened to have been together. What if I want to go for a 70 pointer? Am I going to put this down? Am I going to save it? Am I going to use any of our cards? Well, this is a wild card. What can I use it for? Because I want to get a 75 pointer. So what I like about this game is that, number 1, it's different from any other game I've actually played in terms of, unity, and you're actually looking for what's different. And that I do like. Number 2, it requires a lot of strategy, because it's very easy to say, hey, I got 3 cards. Am I going to put it out? But you know what? If I look at here and my opponent has maybe 2 20-pointers, and you know what? And I already have a 30-pointer, I might put out another 20-pointer because I'm ahead. But then again, am I maybe going to hold back and wait for a super Blam? There's a lot of, you think about it, there's a lot of strategy involved, and that is really, really great. So I think Blam, it has a lot of potential. It is a lot of fun. Again, just because my family specifically didn't like it, it really is one of those games, or it's one of those games that is a lot of fun, and I like it here. Look at this. 6 players. that is great. If you have 6 players, one suggestion, maybe not score for 500 points, maybe go for like 300 points, 200 points. But again, you can play with 2 players. It is just as much fun as if you play with a larger group because you're just going and adding numbers all the way. And Blam does have, it is different. When it says a different card game, I like that it is different because this really tells you, doesn't matter what you know about the games in the past, this is something new and blam and win. So yeah, this game, in my opinion, it's a great game. It really has a lot of potential. And if you have Blam, I really want to hear from you guys because you know what? This is my opinion. And your opinion, I am sure, is so different. And I know there are a lot of people who like this game because just by looking at the rules, it is a ton of fun. So let me know what you think. If you have any questions on Blam or you want to hear any other game or see anything specific, let me know because we're all here to have fun together. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yes, this game does come with everything you see here. So that's a super added bonus. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Happy playing!